Nah, a lot of people are going to agree with that, definitely, man. But a point that you also made in that was you brought up the whole YG situation. Now, this really threw the whole thing for a loophole. When going through the video, you know, Flacco, he does a really good job of this video. I'm going to give him his credit. Always liked him, man. I don't think he did anything wrong with his report, right? I just want to put that out there, right? But
I don't think he did anything wrong, too. I'm happy that he did it because it's showing everybody how much he can talk and how much he lie and try to implicate himself that he had nothing to do with it. I love that he did that. Oh, shout out my Popeye and Lil Red Eyes. I know I already said it, but I got to say it again. Lil Red Eyes just said that Munchie B got a DP put on. Coming. But I'm going to tell you like this. That shouldn't even be a DP. It make niggas look weak even talk about a DP. That need to get put off. So he can learn to shut up.
Now, what do you think about the whole YG thing? Now, it was said in the documentary or the video that YG's security guard, a guy by the name of Gloves, I want to say his name was Big Gloves or something like that. You know what I mean? He was actually one of the guys who helped orchestrate the setup, allegedly, right? Now, like I said, we don't know this for a fact, so I got to say it's alleged. But in the video, that's what was said, that he was one of the people who was a part of the setup of Draco the Ruler losing his life by getting some weapons in there for YG, his homies, and a lot of the guys from Inglewood family and these different blood sets who had an issue with Draco the Ruler. Now, this is, everybody who was mentioned, they've pretty much got rid of all the comments on all their pages. Like, this thing has blown all the way up. What do you think about the whole YG aspect?
Rest in peace to my Lil Do Dirty for Bloodstone Village, man. I got so much respect for my boy Lil Do Dirty, Trayvon Pratt. Rest in peace, bro. I don't even want to say nothing negative about Gloves because I never met him. I don't really know what part he allegedly played, bro. So you feel me? Shout out Gloves, bro. And we gonna throw that to the side, bro. Because like I said, shout out Bill Blast and rest in peace, my Lil Do Dirty for Bloodstone Village. Oh, and my Whack Deuce, bro. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave the Gloves part of it. But as far as YG go, bro, I don't know, bro. Like you know, if he deleting his comments and he's if he because how he making himself look guilty, he just need to be quiet right now. And I like I say, man, I feel bad for him, bro. Like I feel bad for YG because be taking these words on who's a real and who not. Like YG really took these words that Munchie B got these bodies and he's a real. Now he's seeing he should have went with his own gut and not with that nigga. Everybody around there should never with that, bro. And y'all should have cut off the moment that when he said he worked for the grid program, bro. But you hard at y'all riders. Y'all go with the big number. Y'all go with whoever the crowd with or whoever the crowd agrees with. So that's what YG get. You know what I'm saying? Dead homies, bro. And YG, he's a bully, bro. He used his influence and his name and his power to blackball other people and allegedly make like this happen. I don't call YG blood. I call him Yogi because you know that voice he put on the internet is not his real voice. Like, oh yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, YG talking your real voice, bro. That's why I call him Yogi Bear.
Hey, you said, you know, if I'm YG, you know what I'm saying? Picking it past, you know, hopefully.
Bro, that shit annoying, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't really give a fuck about YG like that, bro. Dead homies. If he go down, that's what the fuck he get. That's what happened when you dealing with busters and marks. And you calling a real nigga a buster. And I feel like it's his karma for coming at me. So I'm just about to fuck that nigga, bro. Dead homies. And if he did orchestrate that whole shit with Draco the Ruler, dead homies, you need to get what he deserved. A bullet, or he need to sit his ass in jail because Draco the Ruler didn't do anything wrong. He didn't do nothing wrong. It's like get mad when you're not a buster and you're not a mark. When they can't prove you a buster or a mark, here come the lies. When the lies don't work, here comes to try to put a play together to try to mark you out. And that's what they was doing in Draco. Draco didn't do anything wrong. The only thing I don't agree with what Draco did was dissing Inglewood. And the reason I'm going to say that is because Munchie B's a nobody, bro. 70% of the Inglewood families don't even give a about him like that. And the only niggas that care about him is the busters and you know what I'm saying? So for me, I lost my train of thought.
You were talking about the fact that YG, you know what I'm saying, shouldn't even mess with Munchie B. And then him, you know, coming at you and messing with Munchie B kind of led to this situation. And now, you know, when things are on the table, and a point I wonder.
It came back. So, Munchie B should have never ever, I mean, my Munchie B here, but Draco the Ruler should have never ever dissed Inglewood. I just wish he would have never did that, because what it did was it gave that's really a buster that everybody knows it, power. Maybe once he dissed Inglewood, that didn't want to get in it, that didn't want to be involved with it, you know what I'm saying? They had no choice but to side against Draco. You know what I'm saying? Like he gave this buster ass army behind him, bro. So I just wish he would have never did that. And plus, I love to sing of the city of Inglewood. I went to Century Park my whole elementary years in the Avenue and Power Road. I went to Century Park. Shout out Craig Baptiste, Mr. Fries, man. Me and him, nigga, did kindergarten all the way up to the 5th grade together, huh? You know what I'm saying? So I got love for the city of Inglewood. My auntie still live up the street from there to this day, and I go over there and see her all the time. So, you know, I'm not gonna ever disrespect the whole city of Inglewood. It's just some bust weirdos and haters from Inglewood. Hell yeah. It's a gang of them niggas out there. But at the same token, the city, I think it is a beautiful city. You know what I'm saying? You feel, I just wish Draco would have never dissed the city.
Do you think Draco the Ruler being that enigma, or being that non-affiliate who is really like standing on it and really, you know, really read well at rap?
Yeah, Draco was a gangster. He was from a gang. He was from the Snake Tank. He's not a non-affiliate. Just because the gang ain't been here over 10 years or decades don't mean a person is, just because they didn't get put on one of y'all old ass crusty hoods don't mean they not a gangster. Draco was a gangster. He from a Sting team and they was allied with the Hundreds. That's why it's spelled S-T-I-N-C, not S-T-I-N-K. Stop saying Draco was a non-affiliate. Draco was a gangbanger. He was Stick Team 2 Greedy Family. And that's what he stood on. That's what he died represented.
That's very true. Now, I gotta ask your opinion about this too, Snoopy. What do you think about Ralphie the Plug? How does that work with him working up at No Jumper after what we just found out about, well, what was alleged about Munchie B?
Let me tell you this, homie. Ralphie mama talks to the detectives in the case, my nigga.
Okay.
And she tells Ralphie everything. Ralphie know he don't have to say or do anything, bro. You get what I'm saying? I think Ralphie doing the smart thing. He not saying anything. Like, see, everybody talk about they gangsters and niggas supposed to keep it gangster. If anybody keeping this situation gangster is Ralphie. Because he ain't speaking on it. He's not saying anything. He's not telling you he's going to go for his brother. He's not telling you he's not going to for his brother. It's nothing to talk about, bro. He not being stupid like Lil Durk. Letting the comments get to him and then he go crash out. I think Ralphie is handling it like a gangster. He's shutting up like he's supposed to do, which I want him to say. Oh, I'm going to get you, Munchie, bitch. Nigga, you speaking on my brother, and then go up there, Munchie. Now he's sitting in jail. And the same niggas that was pumping him up is saying, oh, you stupid. He crashed. Now Sting Team is over with. Like, bro, I'll be doing what I'm supposed to do. And I'm so tired of with Ralphie. Leave Ralphie the Plug alone, bro. That lost his brother, bro. I'm so tired of niggas talking, well, he ran off and left his brother. Shit, listen. This nigga, it was 113 against 7 people, bro.
Yeah.
Hit me out, bro. All the niggas talking shit about Ralphie, saying what they would have did or what they was gonna do. See, they bitch ain't even doing nothing to even be in that situation. All these soft, safe ass gangbangers in LA, they peace treating, tying red and blue rags together, sided with they ops over their own homie just to stay safe. These LA gangbangers is busters, bro. A lot of these y'all praise that's claiming these gangs, blood, cut, is trying to be cool with they ops so they bitch could be safe. Ain't none of these doing nothing to put themselves in the situation that Draco was in, having to fight 113. Ain't none of these standing on shit. All you niggas is soft as you ain't putting yourself in a situation to die or you niggas ain't putting yourselves in situations to snitch or not snitch. but y'all constantly judging other people. You ain't even, y'all safe asses. Think about it. These safe ass gangbangers, bro. I just seen a picture with that Buster DBG Perico and Fig Newton took a picture together. One from Lanes, one from Broadway. But they homies on the internet dissing each other and they still hood, still busting at each other. Them are two busters that can't call nobody fake. Them are two busters that can't speak on because they not even standing on what they represent history. All these niggas peace treeing trying to be cool so be safe, talking about who real and who fake. Ain't even putting themselves in a situation to have to fight 113 because they kissing everybody. But they want to speak on Ralphie. At least Draco was standing on all these safe ass gangsters talking shit. The only LA that ain't safe is the nigga that get rich and don't do nothing for you niggas. Out of here, bro. Tired of talking about who real, who fake, what should have did and they ain't been through just because nigga got a couple prison runs, he think he's fucking tough. Just because you're to a bin for a burner case or your baby mama, you think you tough. You ain't never been interrogated for a hot one. You ain't never had your life on the line. And they told you if you tell, you can go. If you don't, you stuck. You nigga, ain't none of you niggas that's judging people been through that. You it's trying to be cool with all y'all enemies to be safe and rap and all this shit so nobody won't come shoot up you niggas is scary. You niggas got no heart to say what the who's fake, who's real, who would it. Shut up. You niggas ain't even been battle tested. You niggas ain't never been in the interrogation room in a cold cell not knowing if you ever gonna see the light of day again if you don't tell. But y'all constantly calling somebody a snitch, you don't even know what you would do in that situation. You sit in the cell and all you gotta do is tell and get off and you're out here fucking on your homie, nigga. You niggas never been through that. But y'all judging other people. You niggas ain't going against a whole city, nigga, or a whole gang to go through what Draco and Ralphie been through, but here y'all is judging them. Y'all say scary buster mark asses. Dead homies, but I better not ever hear a blood that say he got love for Crips, his blood and Crip unity. But then try to call somebody, man, shut your safe, scary ass up. You ain't even standing on what your founders created. Dead homies, I go for the Crips too. They talk about they super Crip. I got love for my blood, brother. Shut your ass up. You ain't even standing on what your founders created, but here you are judging other people. Ain't none of you real Crips and Bloods. Cause y'all don't, Bloods that ain't killing Crips and Crips ain't killing Bloods. Crips killing Crips, but ain't none of y'all standing on. You want peace and unity, but y'all want to still judge others and say, oh, he not a real Crip, he not a real Blood. Ain't none of you real, you scary, safe ass, peace treating, holding hands ass. Stop judging people and leave Ralphie the alone. That lost his fucking brother, bro. The think team stood on their shit. It was 7 of them and 113. They did what they can. I respect the nigga that do what the he can. Then the nigga just gonna run. Getting beat up and packed out don't make you a buster. It's kissing everybody's ass for peace that makes you a buster. Dead homies, all you rappers that kiss everybody ass, that gang bang, blood, Crip, but you cool with enemies that cross out they B's and they use a buster. Use a buster. The end. Stop gang banging, be a civilian. You clearly don't feel like that. Dead homies, tired of safe ass, soft ass gang bangers calling somebody a buster and saying somebody ain't a real one and they ain't even standing on. You niggas don't even work out. You half of you don't even like half the from the hood y'all claiming. Y'all just so obsessed with the history and the step, y'all don't want to let it go because without it, you ain't